Can this offseason for the NFL get any crazier? If you haven't heard the news, the Rams did something shocking yesterday. They cut Todd Gurley and they cut Clay Matthews. And in a matter of moments after that, the Atlanta Falcons signed Gurley to a 1-year contract. Only in the NFL, right? Only in the NFL, which is crazy to even bring up. So let's go to the article. So I will shrink me down. Whoop. There we go. That's better. We will fix that. Whoop. That's more like it. Okay. So, if you haven't heard the news, Rams did two things yesterday. So, here's what happened. He had 4 years left on his contract. Okay? Understand this. Understand what I am talking about here. The Rams cut Todd Gurley, and yet he only had 4 years left on a contract extension, which to me is just shocking. So, not going to get into any more, but after that, the Falcons get a 1-year contract for him. All right, they signed you a 1-year contract, and ESPN confirmed the news. So even the Falcons confirmed it on their Twitter. All right, and Devontae Freeman was released, so it makes sense the Falcons do sign Todd Gurley in this case. Now to Clay Matthews. Now, what's interesting here is that LA is going to save $3.75 million. Okay? That's a lot of money being saved. So, interesting enough, there's a possibility, and this is what I've been hearing regarding Clay Matthews. The Ravens are actually looking to signing him. Which, if the Ravens get Clay Matthews, that would be big, because I'd be excited to have Clay Matthews on my D-line. There's also been a rumor that he could go back to the Packers. I could see that happening. And then you also have the possibility that he could go to the Browns, because he is from Ohio. So that's a possibility, but only time will tell. In other news, Tom Brady has in fact signed a new contract with the Tampa Bay Bucks. So it is official. Tampa, there he is on the dotted line. Tom Brady is signing with the Tampa Bay Bucks. So Brady's new contract is $50 million. This is confirmed from ESPN's Adam Schefter. He will also get $9 million in incentives over the 2 years in clauses preventing a trade or a use of the franchise tag. So this is interesting. And then officially this morning, they tweeted out the news, the Tampa Bay Bucks, that Tom Brady is going to be a member of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Now, where could Cam Newton go? Well, again, the Redskins, the Patriots. I definitely did say the Patriots. There is a possibility that New England could get him. So, this will be interesting if Newton ends up in Washington, because keep in mind Ron Rivera is the coach of the Redskins. So it makes sense that Newton does end up there. There is a possibility that Bill Belichick could be a perfect fit for Cam Newton. What about Vegas? Well, keep in mind, they just signed Marcus Mariota. So, you have to look into that possibility. So, there's 3 teams right now. And then, of course, you have Jarrett Stidham. Alright? That is funny to think that a second-year QB from Auburn is going to. I don't know. I just don't know. How in the world are they going to have a second-year QB as their starting quarterback? How is Belichick even going to do that? You got Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston, so there's a possibility Winston could leave Tampa. Jacoby Brissett. Now, the Brissett thing does make sense, and I'll tell you why. Because if he leaves Indianapolis, I could see Brissett starting week 1 if he ends up there. Now, here's something interesting, and I'll get into this. Flacco got cut. So, the Broncos did release Joe Flacco. So, there is a possibility that Flacco could end up in New England. And lastly, I just want to get into Clinton Dix. The deals were $4 million. Dallas Cowboys have agreed to sign him. So, that's interesting. Very interesting. Clinton Dix is actually the right move for him to go to Dallas because Mike McCarthy, who was his coach in Green Bay for a while, is now the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. So it makes sense there. So, there you have it. That's the way things look in the NFL. So now we're officially on Newton watch. And let's see where Super Cam ends up now.